gonna sharpen blades so we can cut all these beasts. I mean, the dandelions are insane. I'll show you just another shot here. Small patch in this front yard. Look at that. It's crazy. And then this yard, forget it. I'll have to admit, it's a little embarrassing, but whatever. They'll go away until next year. Let me show you something we've been doing, we've been working on, which is our landscaping. I didn't really make a video about this because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, but it turned out really well, and I think. And so as we continue with it, I'll make a video about that and show you what we've done. But I got some railroad ties. We got those in there, leveled them up, and then we got some plant life. Hydrangea, what's it called? Azalea, hydrangea, and those are hostas. Couldn't think of it. Hostas. We had the hostas, so we just transplanted them. But this is now going to be in front of our house. And of course they'll get bigger and more beautiful. They're gonna be outstanding. So I got this kind of going back here. I gotta grade it. Well, I gotta dig a bunch of this out along the house so that I can make the transition here and it'll look even. And then I've got to grade this out a little bit down. And I had a little boo-boo, like a dummy. I was using the tiller, hit our internet line. Not smart. Locate first. I know this. It was a mistake. It was dumb, but it happened. So that was that. Yeah, and then we're gonna do it on the front of the house as well. But I gotta get all this stinking rock out of here. Years ago, there was rock put in. There's where the hostas came from. You can see all this rock that I've got to dig out. And I'm gonna put the railroad ties along here too. We'll landscape that. It's gonna look beautiful. This morning, I think I'm gonna go get mulch and fill that in over there. In hopes that when I mow my field of dandelions, all the seeds don't go over to there and start growing. So I'd like to get mulch in there this morning sometime before I mow to maybe help prevent that. I doubt it. I don't know what else to do. So that's what's going on. love my shovel.
That looks nice.
All right, what do we got? So, must have been some sort of window right here, obviously. You can still see the frame. It just got buried at some point on that piece of wood back there. I have no idea how that has not rotted through, but it hasn't. So I'm gonna continue to clean this all up, and then I'm gonna get some block and from the cellar that looks kind of the same. I'm just gonna mortar it all in. I got that ledge. There's a nice concrete ledge here, so I'll put a bed right down and try to match it the best I can. So from the cellar, here's that hole, that coal chute. I'm gonna take that out. I don't know if I'll need to take it out to fill in from outside. I think ultimately I'll take it out of there. I've got some of the limestone right here that I can use to fill that hole in with. And then you look up in here in the crawl space, there's a bunch on the ground there where they, I don't know, right there's a big chunk that fell out. I mean, I don't know. I think they chipped that out when they put the heat in years ago. It just got left there. So I got some of it. There's a bunch more back there. So I think I got plenty of the limestone I'm gonna need just to fill in this hole. And it'll look somewhat uniform with what's there now. I got some mortar mixed up. And I think first thing I'm gonna do is fill in all these gaps where the mortar has failed. Fill those in just to like right in here. And then I'll take this wood out from the inside and fill in the rest of the gaps, you know, back in there behind the wood from the cellar. You can see if there were going to be any squirrels or mice or anything get up in there. I mean, that's like a neon sign saying come this way. So I'll fill in what I can here, you know, up to the wood, and then once we get done out here, we'll do it from the cellar. So here's the rest of the plan. I got all these pavers. I've had these things for years. They're just concrete, right? I think I'm gonna break them in half, and use them to fill that in with. What could go wrong? That's right. Every time. Every time somebody turns a corner at this intersection, they gotta peel out, rev the gas, speed, take off fast. I mean, every time. Doesn't matter. Motorcycle, diesel trucks. It's great. They are fast cars. Real fast. So remember when you were driving, remember when you were coming. I got a few courses laid. I think it's gonna turn out all right. One of the biggest reasons I'm not a mason, and maybe if I were a mason, this wouldn't happen. But you know, I couldn't get the tools to do what I wanted them to do, so I just started using my fingers to smooth out the mortar. You can see that's probably not the way to do it. I think I'm gonna have to dig out whatever's behind that thing, and that looks like it's infected a little bit, so I don't know. I'm done. So finished product. It'll look all right. I might fill in some more mortar over there on the edge. I tried to cover it all with mortar. See down there what's dried? Looks gray. These pavers are red, if you can see that. So I've covered them with mortar to try to look gray. It's gonna be fine. That's what it'll look like. And then I'll put the dirt back. Obviously we'll have mulch. You're not even really gonna be able to see it. So I'll let my hands heal up here a little bit and